The Russian army has many problems in Ukraine, and this can be seen from the number of soldiers killed as well from the destroyed equipment. But Moscow also has problems with the morale of its army, which does not seem to want to take part in its president's crazy plan. Hundreds of Russian soldiers have escaped the fighting in Ukraine or refused to take part during the early stages of the war, according to military decrees viewed by the Wall Street Journal, as well as accused soldiers and lawyers defending them. Military analysts and Ukrainian officials say there have been many more. Russia's army stumbled badly early in its invasion of Ukraine and suffered thousands of casualties and the loss of an estimated quarter of its deployed military hardware, a senior Pentagon official said in April. Desertions and insubordination among soldiers, Interior Ministry troops and members of the National Guard are compounding the problem. The desertions place Russian authorities in a bind over how to punish those who refuse to serve without drawing more attention to the issue, defense experts said. The Russian military is short on manpower and seeking recruits to help turn the tide in Ukraine. Penalties have so far been largely limited to formal dismissals from service. Because Russia hasn't declared war on Ukraine, there also are few legal grounds for criminal charges against those who refuse to serve abroad, according to a lawyer and former military prosecutor's assistant who is defending soldiers fired for insubordination. So many people don't want to fight, said Mikhail Benyash, a Russian lawyer representing a dozen members of the National Guard, a domestic military force that quashes protests in Russia. Mr. Benyash is assisting soldiers appealing their dismissals after they refused orders to enter Ukraine in February, according to National Guard documents. Members of the Guard were sent into Ukraine to patrol streets and suppress dissent in occupied areas. On March 17, Russian human rights group Agora launched a Telegram channel where service members and their relatives could seek legal help for refusing orders. Pavel Chikov, the group's director, said 721 members of the army and security forces responded over the following 10 days. A March 4 military decree signed by a Russian base commander ordered the dismissals of several hundred army servicemen who refused orders while on duty near the Ukraine border, according to a copy of the document. It is unclear if the ex-soldiers faced further penalties. Another document, signed by a judge at a military court in the city of Nalchik and dated May 25, rejected an appeal by 115 members of Russia's National Guard who were dismissed from service for refusing to enter Ukraine in late February and early March. Russian law calls for penalties of up to 10 years in prison for service members who abandon sworn duties. Deserters can be spared criminal charges if they can prove they acted under immense pressure or had personal issues that prompted them to flee. Service members also have a right to refuse orders they believe are illegal. Punishment for refusing orders in what Mr. Putin calls a special military operation in Ukraine has so far been limited to firing soldiers without paying back wages or by stripping them of special mortgage plans and other service benefits, said Pavel Luzin, a Moscow-based defense expert. If it hypes these cases, the government will inadvertently amplify the scale of desertion, which is small in percentage terms, but will continue to grow, he said. Low pay, corruption and hazing of new service members continue to undermine morale, according to an April report by the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project, an international network of investigative journalists. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.